We've been married for 3.5 years, and we just welcomed our first baby 6 months ago. I work construction, and my wife stays home with the baby. But yeah, I'm the one bringing in the paycheck. For the last 2 years, I've been saving every extra dollar for house down payment. Anyway, we've managed to stash about $21,000. It's not a fortune, but for us, it's huge. So here's where everything kind of went sideways. Our cat, turns out he's got this aggressive cancer on his jaw. Vet says they can try a surgery and chemo combo that might buy in time, but it's $17,000 up front and no promise. My wife loves that cat and wants to go all in for the treatment. Technically, we do have $21,000, but that's the whole house fund. And even if the surgery works, the vet said recovery's rough. We'd need more follow-up visits, meds, maybe another procedure, could be thousands more. I tried to explain the math. If we spend it, we reset the clock on the house. Now she barely talks to me. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I love my wife. I love our baby. Heck, I even love the cat, but I also dreamed of handing her house keys this time next year.
Where my partnership folks at? This man is my partner. Clear definition, independent. This type of relationship is conditional. Perception of relationship equality. Doesn't conform to a gynocentric society. Yes. Business/mutually beneficial in nature. Right there at the bottom. Both lead, both follow, two leaders. How do you solve that problem with the cat and the house fund? Partnership. Both lead, both follow. What do you do? Because if you say get rid of the cat, then your wife is going to hate you. And no, you can't use the excuse, well, I'll just get you a new cat. She don't want a new cat. She want the one that y'all got. But if you pay $17,000 to cure the cat, then you won't have the house fund. You know, they financially strapped, and it was a kind of a miracle for them to save $21,000 on the husband's behalf because he wanted to buy a new home. What do you do? Because I think partnership folks need to see these type of scenarios in real time, because there's no such thing as a both lead, both follow type of relationship. It can't happen. Somebody ultimately has to make the decision. And then honestly, like I said, if he makes the decision to delete the cat, she's gonna, hate him for the rest of her life. And that's gonna probably be one of the reasons why she divorces him. So you have to think about that, partner. I hear young people saying that all the time. I'm looking for my person or my partner. I'm looking for a partnership. These are the type of roadblocks that you may run into if you run your house like this, because if both lead and both follow, you have to determine who leads in this scenario. Because hey, you may make the decision one week, but she wants to keep this dang cat. But I just wanted to play that video to help partner folks understand. This is something that you have to deal with. That's why it's important to have a person who is the actual leader to make the final decision. And typically that is going to be the man, if you believe in Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So Christ, husband, wife, kids. So yes, your wife is valued counsel, but Fantasia said the man is the head, the woman is the neck.
Can we be equal?
Oh, of course. But see, at the end of the day, I'm the neck, my man's the head. So he can't make any moves without his wife. You know what I mean? It all works together. But you can't be the head of the house. You got to let the man be the head of the house. But it's a generational thing, and it's what we've been taught. To stand up, be strong, be the, you know what I mean? And a dude come and everything about you is like a man.
Sometimes we have no choice, though.
But that's why I was saying it's a generational thing, and that's what society has. They do that on purpose.
So you think women have to fall back a little for their man? Is that what you think?
You have to learn how to submit. You can still be a queen. Queen plays a part. The king needs his queen. It's certain things that he can't see that we see.
Some people will say the queen is the most valuable piece on the board.
Come on, anybody play chess?
It is, yeah.
Okay. My husband teaching me how to play chess. Yeah, I mean, we work together, but the queen has to sit back and allow her king to be the king.
Yes, you will consult with your wife and ask her on situations that deal with the household and could change like the trajectory of your lives, just day-to-day things. You always discuss it with your wife. You have to. You don't want to be a dictator in a relationship. So y'all discuss it and come to the best solution possible. But sometimes you're going to have to say no. And If you have an understanding wife, a good wife, this she'll understand after you explain, hey man, we can't spend money on this because we got this in the works, but we'll revisit this next quarter to see how the finances shake out. And I'm using finances as an example because it's the easiest one to use in these types of scenarios, okay? I thought that was a good video, so I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm definitely gonna leave the question out there once I clip this up. Yeah, partner folks, what you gonna do?